So we use it for all employee data and payroll. We use the LMS for learning, and we now got recruitment, onboarding, performance management, and I think that's it. Yeah, when we've got nearly every module on this app, we're using them all in tech. Clean UI and user friendly. There's a mobile version which is quite good when it works, but when it doesn't work, that's not necessarily its fault. That's more like the silent permissions and stuff, which is a different thing. The reporting can be good as well. It's clean. Yeah, it's easy to get around and navigate. I think in things like recruitment and onboarding, there are too many clicks. I think there could be solutions to make it a little easier at times, or a little bit more guided. I think some of the back end functions could be cleaned up as well. Really, I think on the day to day, you want to see like it's almost like a health check of the company. It's really, really, really good at like snapshotting data. Um, but I think, in my experience at least, kind of looking at historical trends and so on is either too difficult or I haven't been able to do it properly. I used to use Workday. They're similar to a degree, but I prefer SAP's or SuccessFactors UI compared to Workday's, and I prefer the onboarding process more in SuccessFactors than I do in Workday as well. But kind of like linking up to what I said before, Workday have better functionality for historical trends. It's definitely been positive because we didn't have one. We didn't have a solution before, and everything was done on a spreadsheet or on paper. So this has allowed us to kind of offer one single centralized solution for a very wide purpose. Yeah, no, this is a good 8 as well. So yeah, usability because it's all tabulated or portleted. It's all good. When we haven't adopted AI yet, we're still exploring it. We recognize that AI is household and embedded in nearly every product we use. So we're still exploring use cases for things like Joule or I can't remember the exact term for it, but it's the learning version of the AI as well. This might sound a little bad, but we only found out that WalkMe was implemented by our parent company a little while ago. And it's because it interfered with our onboarding process. So we had to turn it off. I think you've always been cloud based. It got implemented in cloud based. So we were never on prem. From what I understand, it was with the older, well, we didn't have an ATM. We had an old payroll system, which kind of took on that function. I wasn't there for it, but I've seen some of the archive files and they are at night. So I expect that the transition wasn't necessarily easy, but from what I know, it was done in a quick turn. I don't actually know how much it costs. To a degree, it does everything you need it to. And I know that there are constant innovations and it's being updated really every day, or it feels like that. Yeah, I can't really say. Our company doesn't want too much. But yeah, I say success factors does deliver everything you need it to if we configure it right. I haven't been in that game too long. So I want to say yes. Yeah, I can't be 100% sure. As far as I'm aware, yeah. Yes. Yeah, we would. Yeah. So we used like Adobe Acrobat and well, Microsoft, as I mentioned. But in the people team, in my world, at the very least, we don't really use any outside software. I know that the company uses, I can't remember the exact name, but it's a type of software that's specific for our industry, which is like caravan homes. Um, but I can't remember the name. That's mainly used by like finance and operations.